and welcome back. Today I'm going to be making a dog collar themed after the Cheshire cat in Alice in Wonderland. And the supplies that I'm going to be using today are 550 Paracord is going to be in purple, just a solid purple. I have a purple blend, and I think that's the name of it, but I'm going to double check and I will make sure that I let you guys know. And two separate strands of Mindbender Flim, and one will be a little bit longer than the other, and that's so I can do the body part of the collar. I'm also going to be using 275 in white. I am going to be adding some of these acrylic pink beads that I have. They are two different styles. One is like a sparkly kind, and the other one is like a marble looking type. They are acrylic, so they're very inexpensive, and I got them on Amazon. And all my supplies that I talk about today are down below. I am making this in an adjustable collar, so my attachment will be purple Thane. And now that we've got all that out of the way, we can just get started. So I have a double cow's hitch hooked up, and it is in the longer Flam strand. And if you don't know how to do a double cow's hitch, I will leave a link below. The first color that I'm going to be adding is the purple blend, and I'm just going to loosen these up a little bit just so I can get my needle. I am using a Paracord needle today, and I just want to go through these two cow's hitches right through the middle. Just like that, and I'm just going to pull this to the other side now, and I will pull it to the middle of the cord. The next color that I'm going to be adding is the Flam, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go right through these two cow's hitches, go through to the other side, and then pull it to the middle. I'm going to be adding the purple next, and what I want to do for this one is I'm just going to go in between the two cow's hitches. So I'm going to just go underneath these two middle stitches. So I'm going to go right in between the one cow's hitch, push it through, right in between the other cow's hitch. Maybe. There we go. Just like that, pull that one again to the middle. And the last cord, the 275 cord, I'm going to just do the same thing that I did with the purple. I'm just going to feed it through. And then pull that one also to the middle. After you've gotten all your cords to the middle, you can roll up your ends if you'd like. Don't roll up the white 275 cord because you're going to be slipping the beads on that cord. And I suggest that you double check your length of your collar just to make sure it didn't move or anything, so you get the proper sizing that you want. And after all that, we can get started. So for this collar, I am going to start on my right side with the Flam, and this is the Flam that is attached to everything. That's the cord that you're going to want to work with, the longer cord. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go over the first cord and then underneath the second cord. So you're just going to go down the middle of the body of the leash, and you're going to have a loop right here. You're going to take your cord, your Flam on the left side, and you're just going to go over the cord that you just worked, down through the middle again, and over. Then you're going to take your purple blend on the right side, and you're going to go over your work, down through the middle of those two up and down cords, and then you have that loop on your right side, and you're going to take that up that loop, take the purple blend on the left side, do the same thing. You're going to go over your work, right through the middle of those two cords, and then up through the loop on the left side. You're going to find those two horizontal cords. They're the Flim Flam, and you're going to take your other Flim Flam cord, which is the shorter cord, and you're going to go around those two Flim Flam cords. Just going to go around it to the right, and you're going to the right of your cord that you're working with, just like that. Now you're going to do the mirror image on the left, go around those two Flim Flam cords, and then out towards the left. Next we're going to add the white, the 275. The first weave that I'm going to do, I'm not putting on a bead. So we're just going to do the same thing that we did with the purple and the Flim Flam before. We're just going to go over these two Flim Flam pieces with the white, and then just go around and take it to the right side of your working cord. And now the white on the left, you're just going to go around those two Flim Flam pieces again and take it to the left. And then you can just tighten it up. Once we have it all tightened up, we can just start the next weave again. And you're going to take that longer Flim Flam that's coming out of the bottom part of your work, and you're just going to go right down the center of those two long strands again. So you just go over the one on the right, down the center, and then you're underneath the one on the left. Take your cord that is on the left side now of the Flim Flam. You're going to go over your cord that you just worked, and you're going to go right down that middle again and to the right. Next, you're going to take your purple blend, and you're going to just go over everything, go right down the middle, and then back up this loop right here that you made with the Flim Flam. Take the purple blend on the left and do the same, just on the left. So you're going to go over everything, down the middle, and then back up. Next, you want to find those two horizontal Flim Flam cords, and you're going to take your shorter Flim Flam that's on your right, and you're just going to go around those cords and then to the right, just like you did earlier. Take the one on the left and go to the left with it. So you're going to go around those two horizontal cords and then out the left. So you're on the left side of the cord that you're working. Do the same with the purple. Go around those two horizontal cords and out towards the right. So now you're in between the purple and the Flim Flam. You're to the right. Take the one on the left now and go around those two Flim Flam cords and then be directly on the left side of the cord that you're working with. And now we can put on our first bead. So we're going to take the two cords of white, and we're just going to put each cord through the middle of the bead. And now, after you've gotten the bead on, you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to go around these two Flim Flam cords and go to the right with the right cord and go to the left with the left cord. Make sure when you after you put the bead on that there's no twists in the cord, and then you can just go around those two Flim Flams and then come up to the right. And then do the one on the left and go up to the left. So you just want around and then up again. And now you can tighten everything up. Once you have it tightened, just going to start again. I am going to be putting on the bead every other weave. So this next weave with the white, I do not have to put a bead on. And the weave is the same all the way down. The only thing that will be different is when you put a bead on and when you don't put a bead on. So I'm going to start again on my right side with the Flim Flam, and I'm going to go down through the center, and then I'm going to take the left Flim Flam and I'm going to go over the cord that I worked and then down through the center again. I'm going to take the purple blend now, and I'm going to go over all my work, down through the middle, and then up through that loop. I'm going to take the purple on the left, go over, right through the middle, and then up through that loop on the left. Now I'm going to take the Flim Flam, the shorter one, and I'm just going to go and find those horizontal pieces, and I'm going to take this Flim Flam, I'm going to go around those horizontal pieces and out to the right. Do the mirror image on the left. Go around those two horizontal pieces and then out towards the left. I'm going to take the purple now. I'm going to go around those two horizontal pieces and to the right. Do the mirror image on the left. Go around those two horizontal pieces out towards the left. And then you're going to take your white. And remember, I'm not putting a bead on this time, and I'm just going to go around those horizontal pieces and out to the right. And then take the left one, go around and out towards the left. And now you can tighten it up. Now that I have it tightened up, I'm just going to start again. This time I will be putting on a bead. I'm rotating the colors. I put on the marbly kind of looking one first, and then the next one that I put on will be this clear with the little sparkles in it. And I'm going to rotate them all the way down. So I'm just going to start on my right side again, and I'm going to just go down the middle and over. Take the one on the left, go over, down the middle. Take the purple blend now. I'm going to go over all my work and then up through that loop that I just made. Do the same on the left. Just go to the left. Take the Flim Flam, find those two horizontal pieces, go around them, out towards the right, take the one on the left and do the mirror image. Oops. Go to the left now, take the purple now, go over and around and out towards the right. Take the one on the left now, go around and out towards the left. And now we're at our bead part, and I'm just going to take both ends. Gonna stick the bead through, and I have my next bead on, and I'm going to make sure that they're not twisted at all. And I'm going to take the one white on the right side, and I'm going to go around those two horizontal pieces and pull it through towards the right. Take the one on the left, go around those two horizontal pieces and pull it to the left, and then tighten it up. So I'm at the end of my collar, and I took it up the jig, and now I'm just going to weave in these top cords. The two that are coming out of each side, I will take care of those where they are. I'm going to start with the mind bender, and I'm going to be pushing it through this small gap right here between your work and your two cow's hitches. So I am using a paracord needle, and I'm going to be taking the Flim Flam mind bender, and remember to leave the one Flim Flam that is coming out of the side. So I'm going to take the Flim Flam, and I am going to push it right through. I'm going to do the same thing with the Flim Flam that is on my left side, and I'm also going to be doing it with both of the purples, and I'm going to be doing something a little bit different with the white. So let me get those done real fast. So for the white, I was able to fit both of my cords in my paracord needle. And what you want to do with the white is you have this really small hole in between your two cow's hitches. And that's where you're going to put your needle through. So you want to just put your needle right through those two cow's hitches, pull it to the other side, and make everything nice and tight. After I've weaved in the top of my cords, I'm going to cut and burn the cords now. And I like to start off on the sides, and I like to go about a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch above the collar. So I'm just going to cut those real quick. I'm going to cut the two on the side. I think these scissors are shot. I'm going to also poof out the sides and just fray them out so I get a better melting cap on them. I think this one is a little bit too long. And now I'm just going to, once they're frayed out, I'm just going to melt them, and I'm going to squish them down with a butter knife. And I'm going to do one at a time. And I will do the same for the opposite side. So now I have to cut and burn these middle pieces, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go a 1/4 of an inch to an inch. Sorry. I'm going to go a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch up from the collar. I'm going to melt them, and then I'm just going to squish them all down. And I'm going to do them one by one. So I'll start off with this purple for now. You're just doing the same thing. You're just poofing it out. burn it a little bit. And then just push it down. And you're going to do that for all of them. Be aware that the white does burn a little bit faster because I think it's because of the thinness of the cord. So it does burn faster, so just be very careful with that. You might want to go a ½ an inch without a doubt on those. That's what I would suggest because they do burn faster. Alright, once you're finished with that, you can add your adapter and you can use the collar just as is. But I do put Gorilla Glue on my ends where I melted just for some extra security. The glue that I am using is Gorilla Clear Non-Foaming Glue. You can get, I get mine on Amazon, but you can get it pretty much at any craft store. Even Walmart has it. And I believe that like Home Depot has it too, and Lowe's. So you're just going to put some of this on the end that you just finished off with the cutting and the burning. And I just use my finger, go around all the ends just to make sure that it's nice and tight, I guess. That it's going to stay put. So... depending on where you live, depends on how long it takes to dry. Mine takes about 4 hours, and I live in Colorado, but I know some places are more wet, so it takes longer to dry. And that is really it. I'm just going to let this sit and dry. I did say in the beginning of the video that I was going to use purple biothane for the adapter, but I have decided that I'm going to be using this pink. I think this pink with the beads looks perfect. And I think that's going to look better with the color, that it's going to bring out the pink in the beads and also in the Flim Flam a little bit. So I am going with a pink biothane. So once this is dry, I'll hook everything up and I will let you guys see what the finished result looks like.